to talk about different names. And so the name Al-Muhsin, we've talked about what are the ways, how do you know that something is the name of Allah, just from the get-go. Because something that we learn is that actually the names of Allah are not, they're not unanimous. There are some names that are unanimous, but there are some names that aren't. And how do we know this? Well, the Prophet ﷺ, he never actually listed out for us what the names of Allah are. I know that we have almost in every masjid and maybe even every home, we have a poster somewhere that lists out the names of Allah, and many people actually think that that list is from the Prophet ﷺ, but it's not actually. That list is, the famous hadith, Allah has 99 names except for 100 except for one, whoever encompasses them will enter into paradise. That famous hadith, it's reported by Bukhari and it's reported by Muslim and it's reported by Tirmidhi and others, and so it's very, very authentic. But that part is where the speech of the Prophet ﷺ ends, where he says, whoever encompasses them will enter into paradise. Beyond that, there was one of the narrators of the hadith who At-Tirmidhi reported from. And that narrator, his name was Walid ibn Muslim, who was a great scholar of the early Muslims. And when he narrated this hadith to his students, he then said, and they are. He said, and they are. And so when he says, and they are, what he was doing was presenting his own research on what he believed the 99 names to be from what he extracted from the Quran and from the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. And then he listed out that famous list, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus, Al-Salam, Al-Mu'min, and the poster was created, right? And so the question then becomes, why didn't the Prophet ﷺ tell us what exactly the 99 names are? Why didn't he just list them out for us in an authentic report? And the answer is the same as why didn't the Prophet ﷺ tell us what Laylatul Qadr, which night was Laylatul Qadr? Why didn't he tell us what hour on Friday is the hour in which your dua is accepted? Because there are some things where the journey is more important than the actual destination, where you seek it, where you exercise your ability and your effort in ascertaining and trying to figure out in the lifetime that you have